causing many to point the finger squarely at climate change.
But climate change has certainly made it a lot worse.
And that's when you get unprecedented damage and threat.
That's the perfect recipe for intense wildfire.
People that inhale this smoke now face health risks.
People are more concerned about helping oil companies than helping their own families? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is about our lives.
The world is waking up, and change is coming whether you like it or not.
Youth-led activism in the movement for climate change is critical. It's important that the youth get engaged and that we listen to the youth, because it was past generations that got us into this mess. And so we need to think in different ways and move towards a better future. And the only people who have the most awareness of that are the youth.
I want to fight for our planet.
We, as the youth, the next generation, we are going to be getting the majority of the consequences of climate change. And the older generation had their time. It's time for us to really rise up, take our role, and take back our lives.
This is what democracy looks like.
So an impact that we want the walkout to have is to attract all people's attention about what's going on about climate change and make a change as soon as possible before it's too late.
The most concerning thing about climate change is just how fast it's happening and how little we're doing to stop it. I participated in the walkout because I felt like I hadn't been doing as much as I felt like I could to help support climate change.
Something that I think should be done against climate change is to keep protesting until other governments listen to us.
We need to stop using fossil fuels. We need to move towards a future that has renewable energies at the forefront, and of course planting and maintaining trees in our forests.
Climate change is not a lie. Do not let our planet die.
How people can support the movement is to just be aware of what you're doing. Think about who you're hurting.
So I really think that youth activism matters because for too long, youth have been at the back burners and not tapped into as the vital resource that it is. For too long, we've been told that we are not realistic enough. For too long, we're told that we're too fiery, too sensitive, all these different things that have really been told to put us down. And in the end, we are gonna be the ones that face the repercussions, face the consequences of our previous generation's poor choices. So I tell you today, go out, find your community, find your pathway, find your organization that's doing its part for climate action, because you matter and your voice matters in this movement. We are fighting for our lives.
We're gonna take care of it because no one else is.